Women stay confused as to why men don't attend their dating events, why men don't want to. I mean, for a lot of men, it's like a losing battle going to these events, isn't it? You've already lost pretty much.
I'm beginning to think this here's a losing game.
They need to be chased.
Many of y'all refuse to go to curated dating events.
I think the men these days are being bred a little bit different. I think they're not as willing to be rejected or take a risk. And so I think that shows up when you're out and about. Like, men aren't really approaching as much as they used to. And I think they're more content kind of staying behind the phone, liking you on an app. I even get liking my Instagram pictures a lot. Or
Oh yeah, of course, because men haven't stopped liking women, but men are just more cautious as to how they move to women now. See, yes, of course. The protection of a screen. Why approach her in public? Why take that risk? Behind a screen, you can just block her. You can just delete a message, block her, unfollow somebody, whatever. But here's the interesting thing. A lot of women have made it terrible, awful, disgusting in person. I mean, unless you're a super hot dude, that is. Yeah.
Liking my story, that's not considered making a move. Like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to see you liking my pictures and DM you being like,
ooh.
hi. Yeah, I'm like, at minimum,
Or like
you can
baiting you to
right. Like, that's not my job.
I hope you're focused and on your square.
Welcome back. Yes, indeed. Here.
Woof woof, as men, yeah.
But you see, look, this woman here is talking about a different crop, a different breed of men. Oh, men are different nowadays. Yes, indeed, men are different. A lot of men have adjusted to the way things are. So of course, things like approaching, dating apps, and these speed dating, curated events, that's why a lot of men aren't attending. And look, let's point out the obvious here. Men who are attractive enough have no need to go to these events, first of all. Like, even take the attractiveness out of it. If they can get the women they want without having to go to these events, they would. So there are a huge amount of men who would not go to these events anyway. But here's the sad part, the men that would. Sadly for a lot of men, they get effed over in person. They get to see how effed over they are in person. Yeah. Well, have a look at this.
He's sad because he's all alone and nobody wants him.
Okay, men, Black men especially, please answer me this. Why is it that many of y'all refuse to go to curated dating events? I'm talking about events where the vibes are already set, the ambiance is right, the music is good, the drinks are flowing. You're basically guaranteed to meet somebody who's actually interested in you and is serious about dating.
Or are you guaranteed to meet someone who wants your attention, time, and energy, but she really doesn't care? Yeah. You see, women can go to these events and they can just get a boost, an ego boost, from all these men that may want her. Oh my God, look at all these men in here. They're all single men. I wonder how many of these men in here want me. Yeah. A lot of these events are just an ego boost for modern women. Many men now going to these events. Not saying you are a loser, but a lot of men feel like losers going to these events.
Refuse to go to curated dating events.
So all these women organizing these events, and notice. Yeah, we did see the 6'2" one in London, but a majority of these events are arranged,
curated
by women. She's asking for an event for men to come to. But a lot of men don't want to go in person and be rejected in person, turned down in person, because they didn't fit the standard of these single, desperate modern women. Because again, they're the ones mostly hosting these events, aren't they?
You're pretty much set up to win. Conversation starters and prompts so there's no awkward silence, a bit of a structured experience, and maybe a little turn up afterward. So my question is it that dating events like this require a certain type of intention and vulnerability, and the patriarchy taught you that pursuing connection with effort somehow makes you less masculine or something? Because the patriarchy told y'all that you're supposed to just stumble into love and not actually prepare for it? Because we see how that's turning out. The women are doing the work. They're showing up, they're investing, they're trying something different, stepping out of their comfort zone, taking risks. Isn't risk-taking a part of masculinity too?
Yes, it is. And as I often keep saying, there was once a time where the rejection was just a shrug off. Ah, it's okay. It's part of the game. I get it.
No one cares.
On to the next one. Yeah? But again, nowadays, women have used the rejection as a weapon nowadays. It's not just rejection anymore. It's a sort of insult and lowering of your ego. It's like, why do you need to do that? If you're not interested, you're not interested. Why continue to lower a man's ego? That's weird. But as again, we see them struggling to create these events and get men to come. As if men on the internet can't hear the bullshit you guys are saying. Constantly. Lovely woman, it might not be you, but guaranteed it's countless amounts of your peers. So you create your event. Some men may go. A lot of men won't though.
So what is it really? Is it the event itself or the unlearning the patriarchy part?
Who else agrees that Hinge is in the trenches these days? So tonight I'm actually going to a dating event in London. Oh, I'm a bit nervous.
Okay, before this woman continues, she's going to paint the picture perfectly, beautifully as to what I've been saying. She's going to an event. There are men there. But listen to how she describes it and what happens afterwards.
Dating event.
It's a speed dating event. It's currently 28 degrees in London, so I've gone for a cute little denim dress. I've actually been put in a group chat with the other single girlies, and we've agreed to meet a little bit early before the event to get a drink and settle our nerves. The event is in Tooting, so let's go. If you're wondering more about this event, a company called Someone's Type, I think they're pretty brand new. You had to apply to be on a wait list. You fill out this big form about yourself, your interests, what you're looking for, and then you get invited to an event where you're meant to be matched up with people. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous now, I'm not gonna lie.
Next station is...
Why am I doing this? Okay, so quick Twitter update. I'm on my second app roll. The event is about to start, so like everyone's been arriving and we're like sussing up the girls, the guys. A bit nervous.
Okay, lovely woman hiding in the bathroom filming her TikTok. A bit nervous. Oh, her nerves are a bit shaky. Okay, sure. Now look, nothing against this woman here, but her experience is going to tell us, paint a picture as to what a lot of men may have to deal with. She's seeing her side, but she has no idea what goes on the side of men. But okay, let's carry on.
Date update, so it's halfway now and we get a 20-minute break. But actually, it's been going so well. A bit nervous at first, but now I've eased into it. The 5 minutes go so quickly. Every conversation has been easy going. Now we've done 7 dates. We've got 6 more. So let's see how it goes. So it is now actually the next day. It's actually really fun. I really enjoyed it. We dated 13 guys, all 5 minutes each. After the event, we then get sent an email with every boy's photo and if you want to say yes, no, or just friends. So out of the 13 guys, I said yes to one, but I...
1 out of 13 guys. Yeah? 1 out of 13 guys. Now, here's the beautiful part. How many guys do you think liked her? Yeah? How many do you think? I think a lot of you already know where I'm going, don't you? But let's let her finish. Again, she's only seeing it from her point of view, which is, okay, that's fine. She will never understand it from the perspective of men, okay?
Don't know if it's a match yet. So you had until 5 p.m. the following day. Is in fact the following morning. Someone's type has just messaged me that all the guys have now filled out their form and they said out of the 13 guys, I got
7 yeses.
which I'm quite chuffed about because that's like more than 50% and there was a match, which is...
Out of 13 guys, 7 liked her back. She only liked 1. She only liked 1 dude. Now, some may still be confused as to what point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is what I've been saying this entire video. So from her perspective, going to an event with lots of men, she dated 13 of them, and out of that only 1 man she actually thought was decent enough, dateable, attractive enough, whatever. So again, what are the odds for the everyday common average man? Yeah, I mean, he's pretty much cooked, isn't he? He's pretty much cooked. So why would you want to go in person to be cooked in person? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to get embarrassed in person? I'm not saying she was embarrassing anyone, but that's not the point. Think of the effort some of these men are making to go to these events. Some men have probably gone to countless events and have never ended up with anything, yeah? So again, it comes back to what men need these events. What men want to go to these events. What men would benefit from these events. Because I've heard a lot of women say this themselves. A lot of men that they want, really want deep down, have no need to go to these events. Why would they? They can get her without a damn venue, curated speed dating nonsense. No. And that's why a lot of men don't want to go to that nonsense.
It's fun. They give us each other's numbers and I've already had a message, wants to meet up again for a drink. They're pretty successful, I would say. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed a dating event like this. Let me know if you want a follow-up to see how the date went. If I decide to go, I would highly recommend you join. There is a long wait list. They do need more single guys. If there's any single guys watching this, then I would definitely recommend signing up. And if
after everything you've just said, you have no idea how many men are turned off by everything you've just said. 13 dudes, you only liked 1. A majority of men, most men, are going to be in the 12 dudes that you ain't interested in. Oh, it's so shocking more men aren't applying. Because, I mean, it would give this lovely woman here more men to pick and choose from. Yeah? Refuse or accept. Yeah, like a toy.
If anything, it's just boosted my confidence out dating again. What a fun little evening.
Yes, of course your confidence will be boosted. It's like I said at the start. Some of you seem to go to these events for an ego stroke rather than to find someone. A lot of men don't want to stroke your egos.
I'm sorry, dating in 2026 needs to be studied. It needs to be studied because what is going on out there is horrendous. I have not dated a man properly in like over 10 years and I just don't understand what is going on. Why do they act like they need to be chased? And if you don't message, then they're not going to message you. What is happening? Because I just thought, okay, maybe it's just one person, they're not that interested. But this keeps happening like all of the time. And every girl that I speak to is confirming that this is normal.
Do you know what a lot of women don't understand nowadays? They, as women, have let us know if they really want a man, he doesn't have to do all this nonsense like going to speed events, like jumping through hoops, buying fucking flowers, dates and all that crap. A lot of men nowadays know if a woman likes you enough, you do not need to do any of that. Any of that. So we're adding this to the speed dating event, venue, curated, date, hookup thing, whatever. We're adding this to it as well. Because regardless of what she's saying, as a woman, she knows deep down in her head, a man that she's crazy for, really attracted to, she may chase him.
They need to be chased.
Yeah, she's probably done it before. That's why she's pissed now. She's chased a dude before, and it's like, nah, I want to be chased now as a woman. Whatever. The point is, a lot of women don't understand. You taught men. You have shown men, educated men, in the fact that we don't have to be great. We don't have to be amazing. Just have to make you like and or want us. Yeah, job's done.
Of course, I'm not naive to think that when you're dating, these people are totally single. Everyone has someone. I so get that. But when I was dating my ex, he made it very known that, like, yeah, I want you. Like, we're going to be together. And that was it. And we just fell in love really quick. There is so many mind games. There is so much uncertainty. It's like, you don't know whether you should be...
Hey, what are you eating? What are you eating? Broads are always eating something. What's that? You going to share?
...messaging or not. I just wish people could speak with their heart and their, like, true intentions. And then things would just move so much quicker.
Look, far too many men nowadays know there's different treatment for different men based on how you look or how rich you are, or how much status you have. We understand as men, that's normal, it's natural for women to see men in such a way. Indeed, however, it's so insulting for them to think men want to be there just to stroke their egos, to be a pawn in their game, to boost their confidence, without having any care for your damn self. Because as men, we understand rejection, of course. But for some men, they get it their entire lives. Always part of the 12. Never the one, never the one. My God. Focus. Observe. Remember, the world is yours. Have a nice day.
Refuse to go to curated dating events.
They need to be chased.